Well, here we are. Look at that. I see you. Guess what's going on today, folks? Name that road.
Number 55. Can you
Yay!
imagine that?
We're going the speed limit. We're going the speed limit. I'm Mary C. Anderson, and this is
Nancy Bergman. I know, but we're kind of interchangeable lately. I've had people call me Mary an awful lot.
Well, that's, that should be an honor, Nancy.
I have no problem with it.
Okay, so we are, looks good here.
Okay.
We are not careening down the road at 55, although this is episode 55.
Yes.
We are starting our journey, and we're on a state highway.
Yes, we are. And we're going to give them a clue today, Mary. And Mary doesn't like clues.
Clues. I tell you, my goodness gracious.
We are in a different county today, all day. Our route will be totally in this other county.
Yeah, we're expanding our horizons.
Yes.
We didn't get busted at the border.
No, nobody stopped us and asked us for our papers. We're
Feeling
okay.
pretty frisky. Nancy, I heard you took a trip the other day, huh?
Yes, I
Yeah.
I got out of the state without anybody stopping me either.
Well,
Imagine that.
I was afraid, because they put you on a train.
Yes.
I was afraid that, they were going to send you down to, you never know when you get on a train where you're going to end up.
This is, but a train can only go on the track, so it's, limited.
You went down and you got to visit some relatives down in Chicago, didn't you?
I did, and I just have to say that riding that train down there is wonderful. It is so nice, and I would, if you have to go to Chicago and you don't want to drive, and it's, parking is a issue in some places.
Always, yes.
So taking the train was so nice. Highly recommended.
And Chicago was a beautiful city, yes?
It is, yeah. We got to see a lot of it.
And then you got to go to the Field Museum.
Yes, and if you haven't been there, and I should have gone like 40 years ago, it's got beautiful collections. I spent 2 days there, and I only saw a very tiny amount of it. They have so many wonderful collections. It's just wonderful.
Well, and you got home safe.
Yes.
And now we're doing an episode of Name That Road, and it's a beautiful day. We've got some filtery clouds, and we are on a state highway, and from there, that's what you get for your clue. We're on a state highway.
Pretty soon here, we're going to be turning off on a county highway.
On a county highway. Is that going to be a left or a right-hand turn?
It's going to be a right-hand turn, because right now we are headed west.
Are you sure it's west?
Yes.
I think your car says it's like southwest.
Okay,
Doesn't
southwest. Picky.
Ready to do the camera flip. Now,
look at the sign right offhand.
This is going to be a dead giveaway right
No,
here.
it isn't.
It is always a dead giveaway. Okay, so we are now on a county highway.
Yes, and then right offhand we have this sign here that tells us what we should be anticipating.
We're beyond the sign. The camera can't see the sign.
Well, where's your camera?
Well, wait a minute.
Here it is, right here.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, there it is. Okay, now.
Come on.
There it is.
Yay!
Yay! Okay.
Okay.
Dead giveaway.
Get a picture of the sign.
There's our dead giveaway, people. Right next to this really nice cornfield, and it looks like the corn's drying down. Black tassels, and I have seen combines running. A lot of beans. A lot of beans are coming off right now.
But the corn came off by our place yesterday.
Was it dusty?
Oh my.
Quite dusty,
It
huh?
was dusty, yes.
Okay, so now we are on a county road, and now what direction are we headed?
Downhill.
Downhill? I don't think that's necessarily a direction, is it? Yeah, this is a road you're going to want to take sooner rather than later.
That's why Mary and I are getting out here before the snow and ice fly.
Yeah. Nancy's a master editor. She's proven herself over and over and over again.
Mainly, I've gotten good at editing out all Mary's bloopers when she says a naughty word.
I do not say naughty words on air. I do not. It's been a long time since you had to bleep me. Maybe when we're getting ready and the machines aren't working, there might be some. But that's pre-recording, right?
I guess so, huh?
It's pre-recording. Okay, so this is a town. No, it's a county.
County highway.
It's a county highway.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful drive down here. Although we don't really have a lot of vibrant fall colors yet.
No.
But we've had 2 frosts, but I don't think they were killers. I think they were early morning frosts.
Yeah.
So, because everything is still pretty green.
And a lot of the trees are just dropping their leaves without changing color.
Yeah, they're just saying I've had enough.
Yeah, it's just boom. That's it. No show this year, folks. You can all go home.
That's right. But that's another episode of a different show. That's the color cruises. And we'll see what fall brings.
Yeah.
Well, because we're only actually 2-3 weeks into fall? September 21st?
Yeah, that's the equinox. But that used to be that when people could plan on, peak color right around there. Or at least a lot of color.
Yeah.
But things have changed.
And we did have the full moon, and of course that did, as it normally does, coincide with the snaps of frost that we had.
Yeah.
Nancy missed out on that because she was down in Chicago.
I did miss out,
sleeping in the Field Museum.
Yeah, that's why I said I'd have to camp at that Field Museum for at least a month if I was going to see most of it. They've got so many collections.
Well, it's supposed to be like a mini Smithsonian.
It is. It's wonderful. It's easy to get to, and there's a lot there. So I highly recommend it.
Oh,
okay, now we're going to take a right off of this county road.
Okay, we're county roading it, and we're taking a right. And now we are on our
loose gravel.
Name that.
We're on loose gravel.
We're on Loose Gravel Road. No, that's not the name of the road.
No.
That is not the name of the road. Just making sure our cameras look good. Wow.
We want the cameras to look, and we need to look good too, don't we?
Yeah. And I'm not sure. It was kind of breezy when I was getting in the car, so I may have looked a tussle.
And we just don't have the budget for the hair and makeup.
Yeah,
sorry.
No, we're lucky we still have a studio.
Right. That's
We're
right.
still in play, folks. We're still in play.
We're still here.
Yeah, no, this is going to be a gorgeous drive. I
think so.
Just tell already. We're going through a little bit of forest. And here we do see, trees just giving it up. The box elders. Look at them.
Yeah.
They just said we're done. We're done. Oh, we got a big fat squirrel in the road. Stay on that side, little monkey.
So does Bruce go squirrel hunting?
No.
Do you go squirrel hunting?
No.
Do you eat squirrel?
Well, in the day I ate squirrel.
Yeah, I did too.
When the kids were home, it was kind of pretty much if you shoot it, we eat it.
Well, that's a good policy.
Well, you want them to have some reverence that they're just not out killing stuff.
Right, yeah. I've always said there's a difference between hunting and just killing.
Yes. Yeah, I remember years ago I sold a heavy. You know what a heavy is?
Yeah.
A big chicken.
Right.
Right? Like a 7-pounder.
A roaster.
A roasting bird, yes. And I tried to explain to the lady who was from Milwaukee, probably a few generations away from the farm. And I said, now the thighs and the legs the meat is going to be darker in color. Well, she didn't believe me, and she threw the chicken away.
Why?
She cooked it, she started serving it, and she threw it away because the meat on the legs and the thighs was dark.
Oh my gosh!
It
Would
was
she
dark
think it
in
was?
color.
She thought it was rotten or something.
Yeah, she thought it was bad.
Oh,
And then I had to explain to her again
But they
what
don't-
the difference between light and
Oh my
dark. And then, of
gosh.
course, she felt bad.
help me!
But
Help
she
me.
did want her money back. And I just told her, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So, are you trying to see
Well,
if we can see down in there?
Yeah, there is a pretty
It's-
farm down in there.
Yeah, but it's kind of covered up by the trees.
Yeah, well,
a little
still.
bit.
It's a pretty
Oh,
location.
yeah. It's a very nice location. Kind of like mine, tucked back, all nice and peaceful and quiet. And I would say that this is probably a road that is less traveled because I think we've only seen one property, right?
Well, there's one up
Oh.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we're coming
Yeah.
on.
And there's
coming on
see,
something.
we've got more
Oh, yeah.
settlement down here.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay.
And that look to
Yeah.
the left. That's got to be real goat prairie up there.
Yep.
Look at that.
Stick your camera out the window.
See, folks, where there isn't any trees on that hillside, that's goat prairie. And that is something that's getting to be very rare. And,
Yes, because they're hard to maintain.
And things that live on goat prairie, there's some real rare plants and
Endangered species.
yeah, it is.
Rare and
And-
endangered.
It used to be goat prairie all over, but then the trees came in.
Yeah, we let the trees come in.
Yeah.
We let the trees come in. Oh yeah, there's a few more properties down here. Now this kind of opens up into a nice little valley.
Beautiful valley, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
This is a real
Got a couple
pretty
of
road.
residencies back in here. A little bit of ag ground.
So, Mary, have you ever worked in this valley?
Years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Years ago. Not anything recent. Those were the days when, well, we better not talk politics.
Those were the days.
Those
Let's just
were
leave it
the-
at that.
Though, well, we can't even sing that song, but there's
No.
a song about that. That's kind of a snappy, da, da, but we better not do that either, because they're gonna pull us off the air. But yeah, I could see where if somebody had a lot of dollars, they could spend their entire life restoring goat prairie in this neighborhood.
It's a lot of work. And
It
the key
is.
to it seems to be
Fire.
fire, burning. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Fire does a lot of things, including feeding the soil that people forget about. Yeah. Looks like some remnants of what used to be a farm.
Yeah.
A little silo.
Well, here's one. Here's one of
Oh,
those.
that's a really old silo.
Yeah, that's made with that. Some beautiful,
It's made
beautiful
with
masonry, huh?
Yep, in the day.
Beautiful old silo.
They used to put fruit jars in there when they put corn in those. And then they
Oh,
would...
you told me that before
They'd make
one
liquor,
time.
corn liquor, out of the fermentate,
You mean out of the silage?
out of the silo. Yeah. Well, most of it was corn.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah.
Wet corn. So there was more than one way to make liquor in
Yeah,
the day.
I guess so.
Yeah. What a pretty drive. And it looks like recently they came through and did some maintenance on the road.
Yeah, this road is beautiful.
So it should be an easy drive. The challenge is kind of getting here without there being ice on the roads.
And there's no big potholes that we're trying to swerve around.
No potholes. This is really a pretty neighborhood. And this is a road we haven't been on before.
No.
And it kind of ebbs and flows across the valley, pinches up here and there. And everybody looks like they might have some food plot out there
Around their hunting stand.
around the deer stand. Yeah.
Oops, there we go.
You know, everybody does a lot of deer standing now because of land fragmentation. You know, but when I grew up, and I'm still working on growing up, by the way.
Yeah, well,
but
it's
when
a process.
they did drives, and everybody like in the whole valley, all the families were part of it, just to fill as many deer tags as they could get filled. And now people don't do that. They go to the woods and they sit, and then the deer overpopulate.
We
Need to
certainly
shoot
have
more deer.
too many deer.
Yes. We need to shoot more deer, eat more deer, get them CWD tested. Yeah. So there's a deer lecture, and it is hunting season right now.
Mm-hmm. It's bow hunting.
It's bow hunting, and this is a nice time of the year to get a big fat doe. Nice juicy tender doe in the freezer. Now, do your guys hunt at all?
No, we're
They're
not
too busy, aren't they?
hunters, and I don't like venison anyway.
You don't like venison?
No, but the dog does. The dog loves venison. So
But she lets deer come in your yard and eat your flowers.
no,
She keeps them out?
she keeps them out. That is her job. Is
Okay.
at night she is supposed to be out there, and if anything is coming in the yard, she's supposed to chase it out.
Okay.
So she punches that time clock just as the sun starts going down.
And then she's in there,
Yep, she is watching.
making sure that there's no monkey business.
Because I see all these people saying, oh, the deer are eating everything in our yard. They've eaten all our hostas. They've just, gone wild eating things. Oh, wait, here's a old barn down here.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah.
Nancy, you're slipping.
I know that.
Did they try to re-educate you when you were in Chicago?
Well, I think I'm beyond hope.
You're beyond hope?
I'm beyond re-education by
Wow,
now.
my goodness gravy.
But look at this
Wow.
beautiful valley, isn't it?
And I wonder, Nancy, out there, you see all those dead trees right in front of us? I wonder if those are popple trees.
They might not be dead. They might just be popples that
Lost their leaves?
just dropped all the leaves and didn't go for the show this
Well,
year.
I know the box elders have the beetles and the ash. And ash trees can get large. They've got the emerald ash borer that's raising all kinds of cane all over the state, taking out trees and carrying on. So, yeah, it's really a wild, wild time when it comes to invasives.
It certainly is.
You know, when you say the word invasive species, a lot of people think of it as just plants. But there's a lot more invasives. There's invasive fish, like those killer attack carps that are on the Mississippi, right?
Are they kill? I thought they just
They just jump on your boat.
they jump and they hit you. I've seen them when
Yeah.
people get hit by them.
Well, they're huge.
Yeah.
They're a huge.
It's not pleasant,
No.
apparently.
And the Great Lakes have the zebra mussels, which are like little kind of clam-looking things.
Right.
And the trees get certain diseases, and gardens get all red root pigweed and all
Fungus.
kinds of fungus among us. And so there's invasives more than just what's in your garden.
Right. And things could be worse. You could be living in Florida where southern Florida has gotten absolutely overrun with those giant pythons.
Pythons or anacondas?
Pythons.
Or are they a crossbred?
Well, they were pythons. Maybe they found hooked up with some other snake by now. I don't know.
But they grow to be like 50, 60 feet long,
they're
don't
huge.
they? And they're eating like deer and stuff?
They are. They said that those snakes have pretty much wiped out several species of smaller animals in the Everglades.
In the Everglades.
Yeah.
And the Everglades are a super important ecosystem.
They are.
They're like the buffer between hurricanes and the ocean in Florida proper, aren't they?
Yeah, Florida's a very wet state, and
Well, it's kind of almost below sea level now, isn't it?
well, it's
in a lot of
somebody
places?
described it as a sand spit, and that's about true. But it's full of snakes these days, at least in the southern part.
Full of snakes. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of snakes. Not a big fan of snakes at all.
Well, people had them as pets.
But I do stop for them on the roads.
Oh, yeah.
So that they can slither off.
I mean, I don't like snakes like a pet or something, but they've got a right to exist. I don't feel like I have to kill them.
Well, they eat, most snake species eat a lot of mice.
Oh, what does this say? Oh, this is a brook trout.
A brook trout spawning area as of 1985. That's going to give it away.
Well,
that's going to give it away. So therefore, we're going to show you a cornfield. There, see the cornfield? That's not part of the brook trout spawning area. See, I'm keeping them on their guard, making sure what's going on.
Now we're going back up again slowly.
And just kind of pay attention, because this was a very, very slight veer to the right. The road kind of makes a little bit of a Y.
It's a beautiful stream down there. You see it?
And that's part of a brook trout spawning area.
This is a place where you can come trout fishing, apparently.
Well, I don't think you do that in the spawning areas. I think
that's
where the babies...
Can't you?
That's where the baby fish are born.
But can't you fish out of these streams? Some part.
But not out of a spawning area, I don't think so.
But that's not the whole stream, isn't a spawning area.
Well, but what we'll have to do is we'll have to talk to somebody at one of the rod and gun clubs. Because the rod and gun club guys, they know their fish.
Yeah, we don't want anybody to get into problems. People come over here and fish in the wrong area, and they say, but Nancy and Mary said we could.
Nancy and Mary said find your local rod and gun club and ask them where it is safe and acceptable for you to cast in a line for trout. Because that's what we're arguing about right now.
Yes.
Or we're discussing. We're discussing. Look, there's a nice little cornfield.
Yeah, it's not very big, is it?
No, and looking, there's not a whole lot of corn cobs in there. I wonder if that's one of those food plots. You know, to give the deer a little bit of extra food in the wintertime.
Could be.
But usually they have it all chowed down before winter hits. Because deer get hungry and they like corn, right?
Let me have the camera again.
You keep shooting that same valley.
There are some pretty spots here.
It's the same valley.
I know, but it's just a beautiful area, I think. This is a beautiful valley.
And actually we're climbing kind of up and out of the valley.
Yeah, it's gradual.
So there we go. And now what direction are we heading in?
Let's see. According to my car,
it's probably northeast, maybe?
I would think, yeah, almost not quite due north, but close.
Yeah. I'm not seeing your... Normally it's up on here.
I know. I don't know. I said
you got this new space vehicle.
I know. I said all the only things I really like in my cars, I like good Wi-Fi and heated seats.
Heated seats. I'm a big fan of heated seats.
Everything else is just gravy.
You know, you can even use a heated seat in the spring and fall when you got a sore back.
Oh, I can use it in the summer if I have a bad back.
Yeah, there you go.
Go out and sit in the car and turn the heated seat on.
Absolutely.
This is not a route that gets a lot of traffic.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't imagine meeting something big on this road. I just could not. Wow, what a scenic drive.
Yeah, some pretty places down here.
Well, we always go. You always pick good roads.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Nancy's got the road picker extraordinaire computer.
I got the gene, the road picker gene.
She knows exactly how to pick them. Yeah.
Well, you know, you and I, we do have standards, right?
Well,
I mean, there's certain things we look for when we do this.
Well, the only goal is to keep you people lost.
Yeah.
And to keep you guessing where you're driving so that you get out and you go for a drive.
And we try to keep them guessing. Yeah, we want you to it when we're done here to turn off the television, fold up the computer,
And go for a drive.
get in the car, go for a drive, see if you can find our route and replicate it.
Yes. And you know what? If you make a wrong left or a wrong right, chances are really good you're going to loop back to where you just came from anyway.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to get lost.
Well, yeah.
But isn't it fun to kind of get lost every once in a while?
I don't think I could get lost around here, even if I tried.
Well, that's because you worked in these counties.
Yeah, so did you, and then it all makes sense, doesn't it?
Yes,
You know where
yes.
the main roads are and what leads into what, and you don't get lost.
And if you're at the bottom, all you got to do is figure out how to get to the top or vice versa.
That's right.
And sooner or later, you're going to end up someplace.
Yes. You'll be someplace.
Yep.
Pretty
and
simple.
It's absolutely simple. And, you know, the maintenance on this road, Nancy, is really, really good. I mean, you can pretty much kind of see around the corners, and you can see the deer that's going to jump in front of you because they've got wide mowings done on both sides of the road.
And you know what? Our station manager, Kevin, thought that somebody one time said that instead of us just blabbering on, we should be talking about the road, like the surface, like what kind of asphalt has been used on it.
Well, I'm assuming that this is tar and pea gravel.
Wouldn't that be fascinating, huh? We spent the whole time talking about asphalt.
That would require research. Extensive research.
Mary, here's a grand reveal.
Oh, we got the grand reveal.
The grand reveal,
coming.
quick.
Oh.
If you're sitting there, here's your last chance to guess
where we
are
at. And you know, we apologize. There was no stop ahead sign. So we could not give you forewarning. But there is a really beautiful alfalfa field right here.
And there is a road sign here. There actually is. Lots of times in this particular county, there isn't. And look, there's even a real helpful sign. It says route ends.
Says, this route ends.
Whoa.
And name that road number 55 is Joe Cooley.
No, it isn't.
What do you mean, no, it isn't? It says Joe's Valley.
But
I said Cooley.
Yeah.
Well,
and
what
I
kind
checked.
of person am I?
I checked. I talked to some people.
Oh boy, here we go.
That live in this county.
Okay.
And I asked them, how do we pronounce this road? Because I want to get it right. And I was told it's Use Valley.
Use Valley.
Use Valley.
Because the J's in Polish were pronounced
and Norwegian
Ys.
and some other languages, they pronounce it like a Y.
Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
because some people say Jews Valley, somebody says Joe's Valley, but they said it's Use Valley.
That's Use Valley.
Yeah.
Use Valley Road. That's kind of got a Norwegian twang,
It
doesn't
could be.
it?
And right in front of us is our Highway 95.
Highway 95 that runs between Arcadia and
Fountain City.
Fountain City. You bet.
And
this is the Fountain City Ridge.
When we turned off on County G, as in Gopher. And we went down into the valley and took a right on Use Valley. And then that was the road that we stayed on.
Use Valley Road. Here we go.
We can even turn this around so people can look at us again.
Yeah, there
Pretend
we
they
go.
just like the way we look.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the show and enjoyed the ride.
Yeah.
And join us next time on
Name That Road. And now you shut all these devices off and go out and get in your car and go for a drive.
There you go.
This was beautiful Buffalo County.
We will see you next time. Thanks for riding with us.